since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Friday, February 20th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Firefighters from multiple departments responded to a barn fire on North NC 16 in Claremont this afternoon. The large barn was fully engulfed in flames and there was also a grass fire involved. Highway 16 was shut down due to the fire, resulting in traffic delays in the area. Responding agencies were the Oxford, Conover, St. Stephen's, Catawba, Claremont, and Wittenberg fire departments. Check our website, WHKY.com, for updates. In other news, the man charged in connection to a standoff earlier this week in Catawba County was placed in jail. The incident happened Monday on Springs Road. The Catawba County Sheriff's Office says a deputy stopped a vehicle for reckless driving. According to police reports, when the deputy walked up to the vehicle, the driver reportedly pulled out a gun and told the deputy he wanted to be shot. Authorities say the driver was Jose Guadalupe Orozco Lemus of Hickory. His age is listed as 43 years old. On jail records, he was initially reported to be 33. Lemus has been charged with going armed to the terror of people, resisting a public officer, and reckless driving with wanton disregard. The stop happened in a business parking lot on Springs Road near St. Stephen's Fire Station 1. Negotiators tried to talk with Lemus. The STAR team used 2 armored vehicles to pin his car in place. They then used less lethal rounds to get him to come out. Lemus then surrendered. Authorities say he was taken to a local hospital for a mental health evaluation. He was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility on Thursday under $25,000 bond. A local town will be able to make some improvements thanks to funding from the state. Arianna Mack reports.
That's correct, Rob. Governor Josh Stein announced that North Carolina's Rural Infrastructure Authority, or RIA, has approved 15 grant requests for local governments totaling over $5 million. The grants include commitments to create a total of 277 jobs, 71 of which were previously announced. As a result of these grants, the additional investments in these projects from private and public sources is expected to reach more than $43 million. A Hickory Metro town is among those receiving funding. The RIA approved a grant request under the state's Rural Downtown Economic Development Program in the public infrastructure category for the town of Longview. An $850,000 grant will assist the town with sidewalk improvements, including the construction and rehabilitation of 1.2 miles of sidewalks and ADA compliant ramps to improve downtown connectivity. The project is expected to leverage an investment of $142,832. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna. Alexander County is celebrating a major financial milestone. County leaders say that they have officially paid off the loan for the Thomas E. Bebber Sr. Law Enforcement Center, making the county's general fund debt-free. WHKY's David Cedrone has more.
All right, thanks, Rob. Yeah, debt-free. The Alexander County Board of Commissioners marked the moment with a ceremonial note burning, symbolizing the final payment made in January of 2026. The Thomas Bebber Sr. Law Enforcement Center, located on Commercial Park Ave, first opened back in November of 2012 after years of planning. The 50,000 square foot facility houses both the Sheriff's Office and the County Detention Center. About 10,000 square feet is dedicated to administrative offices, while 40,000 square feet is used for detention operations, which is space to house up to 164 inmates. The total project cost was approximately $8.5 million. It was financed through a 15-year loan issued back in 2011. In 2020, the county officials refinanced that loan at a significantly lower interest rate, saving the taxpayers more than $140,000 over the lifespan of the loan. The facility also brought all sheriff's personnel under one roof and added enhanced security features, including a sally port, inmate transport, separate housing pods for male and female inmates, a segregation unit, medical and booking areas, surveillance monitoring rooms, video visitation capabilities, and a backup diesel generator. Commissioners say the paying off of the facility reflects the county's commitment to public safety and responsible financial management. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. In today's crime report, David returns with a report on a pair of arrests, one in a case involving a stolen vehicle, the other involves drug charges. In local sports, Jason Savage has details on a national award won by a Caldwell Community College softball player. In Community Focus, we'll have another business impact feature. Today, we take a look at a company that started in Europe but now has a strong, lengthy history in the Hickory Metro. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2, and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We are also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.
Paramount, your 2027 Kia Telluride headquarters.
The 2027 is completely redesigned with the latest technology.
And plus, Paramount Kia is selling them at an MSRP with no additional dealer markup.
So give us a call because our inventory is constantly changing.
Paramount Kia in Hickory.
The white flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Nice low is going to get down to about 57.
They come to the line and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
Hey, grab me one too.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
Go for gold with the Kia Telluride. We've got 2 options to choose from. Behind us is the brand new 2027. It's an all-new design, the latest technology, and we are selling it at MSRP, no additional dealer markup.
Plus, we have the 2025 model Kia Tellurides. We've got them starting to get invoiced, so you'll save thousands plus 0% interest financing.
That's right. So come test drive both today and see which one is right for you.
Paramount Kia in Hickory, ParamountKia.com.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Welcome back into the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Leading off our crime report with details on 2 separate arrests in our area, one involving a stolen vehicle, the other involving meth and cocaine. Here's David Cedrone.
All right, thank you, Rob. We have 34-year-old Christy Dawn McAllard, who was arrested by the North Carolina State Highway Patrol. She is charged in Burke County with larceny, motor vehicle, assault on a government officer or employee, 2 counts of driving while impaired, and driving while license revoked. McAllister is being held in the Burke County Jail under a $10,500 bond. No court date has been listed yet. In Catawba County, 37-year-old Jerry Donald Davis Jr. was arrested by Conover police. He is charged with possession of methamphetamine, felony possession of cocaine, identity theft, and resisting a public officer. Davis is being held in the Catawba County Detention Facility under a $10,000 bond. A district court date has been scheduled. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. Arianna Mack is up next with details on a pair of drug investigations.
That's correct, Rob. A Georgia man has been charged with Catawba County drug crimes. 38-year-old Steve X. Kang of Thompson, Georgia, was arrested on February 20th by Longview police officers. He's charged with possession of methamphetamine, possession with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver Schedule II controlled substance, felony probation violation, and 2 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia. Kang was placed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $26,000 bond. A district court date was scheduled for February 20th, and a Superior Court appearance is scheduled for April 23rd. And a Morganton man indicted on drug and habitual felon charges in Catawba County. 43-year-old Michael Dale McLean of Laurel Haven Avenue in Morganton was arrested Thursday by authorities in Catawba County. He's charged on bills of indictment with felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance, with being a habitual felon, and possession of drug paraphernalia. McLean was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $5,500 bond. A Superior Court date is scheduled for Monday. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna. A Statesville man was jailed in Alexander County after being arrested on drug charges. 35-year-old Alexander Ryan Pope was arrested Thursday by Alexander County Sheriff's officers. He was served warrants from Iredell County for felony maintain a vehicle, dwelling, or place for controlled substance, felony possession of methamphetamine, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Pope was placed in the Alexander County Detention Center under $35,000 secured bond. A Massachusetts man is charged with identity theft in Caldwell County. 46-year-old Nelson Emerson Walker II of Arlington, Massachusetts, was arrested Thursday by Caldwell authorities. He's charged with felony counts of identity theft and obtained property by false pretense. Walker was jailed in the Caldwell County Detention Center under $12,000 secured bond. No court date was listed. A Shelby man is charged with attempted burglary in Catawba County. 49-year-old Charles Anthony Rippey was arrested by Hickory police. He's charged with attempted first-degree burglary and injury to real property. Rippey was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under no bond. He had a Friday district court date scheduled. And that's our crime report. Thank you so much for watching. For WHKY, I am Rob Eastwood. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with your local sports.
Go for gold with the Kia Telluride. We've got 2 options to choose from. Behind us is the brand new 2027. It's an all-new design, the latest technology, and we are selling it at MSRP. No additional dealer markup.
Plus, we have the 2025 model Kia Tellurides. We've got them starting to get invoiced, so you'll save thousands plus 0% interest financing.
That's right. So come test drive both today and see which one is right for you.
Claremont Kia in Hickory, ClaremontKia.com.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
This is Suit Up Sports. Suit Up Sports. Where opinions are as sharp as a tailored suit. No fluff, no gimmicks, just unfiltered, hard-hitting takes on sports and a whole lot more. It's time to suit up.
White flag is in the air, out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
As they come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
Paramount, your 2027 Kia Telluride headquarters.
The 2027 is completely redesigned with the latest technology.
And plus, Paramount Kia is selling them at an MSRP with no additional dealer markup.
So give us a call because our inventory is constantly changing.
Paramount Kia in Hickory.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute softball's Skylar Smith earned recognition as the National Junior College Athletic Association Softball Division III Player of the Week for games played the week of February 9th through the 15th. In 4 games, Smith hit .636 or 7 for 11 with a double, a home run, and 9 runs batted in as Caldwell went 3-1 in those 4 games. In the first game of a doubleheader against the Belmont Abbey developmental squad, a 3-2 loss, Smith had only 2 at-bats and failed to reach base. However, in Game 2 that the Cobras won 7-3, Smith went 2 for 3 batting with a run scored and 2 RBI. One of those 2 hits was for a double. In a 14-0 win over Southwest Virginia Community College, Smith was a perfect 3 for 3 at the plate with 2 runs scored and 4 RBI, which included a home run. And in the second game of the doubleheader against Southwest Virginia, she went 2 for 3 batting with a run scored and 3 RBI. Appalachian State men's basketball led for 34 minutes, but could not close out the thundering herd from Marshall, who downed the Mountaineers 94-93 in the Holmes Convocation Center in Boone last night. With the win, Marshall is now in a tie for first place in the Sun Belt Conference standings, while Appalachian State sits in third place with a record of 18-11 overall, 10-6 in Sun Belt Conference play. Now, the Mountaineers have their final home regular season game Saturday, tomorrow, against Georgia Southern. And keeping on that, this weekend, the Little Rhine women and men's basketball teams will also be at home for the final time in the regular season when they host Tusculum tomorrow. You'll be able to join WHKY's coverage of the Bears Saturday at 2 p.m. on WHKY 1290 AM, 102.3 FM, and online at WHKY.com. And on Sunday, the NASCAR Cup Series races in Atlanta at the Echo Park Speedway. It's the Auto Trader 400. You'll hear it on WHKY 1290 AM, 102.3 FM, and online at WHKY.com, beginning at 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Plus, high school basketball playoff pairings will be released. We'll have all of that and more on our website, WHKY.com.
Paramount, your 2027 Kia Telluride headquarters.
The 2027 is completely redesigned with the latest technology.
And plus, Paramount Kia is selling them at an MSRP with no additional dealer markup.
So give us a call because our inventory is constantly changing.
Paramount Kia in Hickory.
Winter does serious damage to your roof. Every freeze and thaw puts you closer to an expensive replacement. How's yours holding up? Call RoofMax for a free winter roof assessment with no obligation. Our treatment restores flexibility and strength to your shingles, adding up to 15 years of life to your roof. And right now, you'll get a free roof tune-up with your RoofMax treatment. We'll bring your roof out of winter better than it went in.
This is Suit Up Sports. Suit Up Sports. Where opinions are as sharp as a tailored suit. No fluff, no gimmicks, just unfiltered, hard-hitting takes on sports and a whole lot more. It's time to suit up.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
Rex Allen Theater's back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on free TV.
White flag is in the air out front when it matters most.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
As they come to the line, and a big jump once again by Martin Truex Jr. Larson to the bottom. He's got the lead off the top of turn.
LRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
WHKY Talk Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM.
Go for gold with the Kia Telluride. We've got 2 options to choose from. Behind us is the brand new 2027. It's an all-new design, the latest technology, and we are selling it at MSRP, no additional dealer markup.
Plus, we have the 2025 model Kia Tellurides. We've got them starting to get invoiced, so you'll save thousands plus 0% interest financing.
That's right, so come test drive both today and see which one is right for you.
Claremont Kia in Hickory, ClaremontKia.com.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. It is time for another business impact here on WHKY. Today we take a look at a company with a strong legacy in the Hickory Metro.
Welcome into Business Impact on the WHKY News. In this segment, we'll learn a little bit about a major manufacturer or employer in our area, what they make or what they do, their history, and their ongoing involvement in our community. This is Business Impact.
With a fascinating origin story that dates back to Europe in the 1800s, Klingspor Abrasives has now been an integral part of the Hickory business community for close to half a century, producing recognizable products that are sold worldwide. Klingspor manufactures leading-edge grinding equipment and has done so by introducing countless innovations. If you ever need anything to cut or grind a surface, there's a good chance Klingspor manufactures it. Klingspor may be best known by many for its sandpaper products. However, the company's high-speed cutting-off wheels, grinding discs, abrasive mop wheels, and abrasive mop discs are just a few examples of major abrasive products that Klingspor has managed to develop and successfully bring to market. To understand where this well-known local company is today, you have to travel back to Germany in the late 1800s. Thomas Aponte, a human resources specialist with Klingspor in Hickory, says this well-known abrasives manufacturer actually got its start as a glue company.
Our roots go back to Germany to a Cedrone region where glue factory had been a big part of life for a very long time. Some glue factories there date back to 1808, and by the mid-1800s, glue factory was really at its prime. And by 1930, Cedrone was responsible for 1/3 of all glue production in Germany, so it became essential to manufacturers and industries like paper and furniture. And in the midst of all of that, you find the Klingspor family, who had in fact lived there since the 15th century. So they witnessed all of it firsthand and actually acquired some experience from it all. And on November 11 of 1887, Wilhelmine, Fritz, and Hermann Klingspor decide to start a company and officially registered it as a glue factory.
The company's evolution during the 20th century included milestones such as becoming Europe's first manufacturer of waterproof abrasive paper in 1926, the development of high-speed cutting and grinding discs in 1944, and the introduction of the abrasive mop disc in 1972. In 1979, Christoph Klingspor opened the first Klingspor Abrasives facility in the United States on Highway 6470 East in Hickory.
In a small warehouse with a team of less than 20 people, he started manufacturing here locally. 6 years later, in 1985, we moved to the location that you see here now. It has changed and transformed a little bit, but we have not moved. It's been the same location. And yeah, we are extremely thankful to the Hickory community for welcoming our family business and for supporting our growth.
All of Klingspor's operations for the U.S. are managed from Hickory. Klingspor also has woodworking shops in Hickory, Asheville, Cary, and Winston-Salem. The company has more than 2,000 employees worldwide and close to 250 in the U.S. Klingspor is not only a successful business, it's also a company that takes pride in being part of the local community. Klingspor is connected with several local organizations, including the Catawba Science Center, Safe Harbor, local schools, and more. Following Hurricane Helene, Klingspor stepped up to help those in western North Carolina with a special project that the company's CEO learned about while watching the news.
One morning, Mr. Klingspor was watching the news, and there was a segment about Mountain Heritage High School in Burnsville, North Carolina. And it was actually about their carpentry class and their metalworking class and how they were building tiny homes for the families who had sadly lost everything after Hurricane Helene. And Mr. Klingspor just became so inspired by their motivation and their initiative. And he became involved with the school and started providing everything they needed, abrasive wide, to just make sure they had everything they needed to continue building tiny homes.
Right after the flood, when we were still trying to recover from the storm and the things that took place, as we were able to get out and see some of the destruction, we knew right away that there was going to be a long rebuilding process. I knew that our facility was in a really unique position to be able to be part of this rebuilding process since we had one of the only facilities in the state. The only problem was I wasn't sure of the shape of my facility after the storm because we weren't able to get on campus. As soon as I realized that we were okay, I was pretty much boots on the ground. I started making phone calls and working with people to try to find funding. Working with Klingsport's been great. We've had nothing but great things to say for them. We even told them if they wanted to send us some advertisement to hang up, since we had a lot of news agencies coming through, it would be a good opportunity for them to advertise as well. Seems like a great company. I've not met the owner, but I've worked with Lori Street, who's his receptionist and secretary, and she's been wonderful to work with.
Those who work at Klingspor find themselves in an environment that they grow to love and have every opportunity to thrive in. At Klingspor, employee wellness is a key part of the culture and one of the reasons so many enjoy working at the company. They have access to an on-site gym, a beautiful outdoor track around an artificial lake, and regular access to Dr. George, the company's personal wellness trainer. Klingspor will sometimes sponsor healthy lunches and regularly host fun team-building events like cornhole and ping-pong tournaments. Today, Klingspor is a worldwide leader in abrasives with a presence in more than 30 countries on 6 continents. However, it is not forgotten that it all started with a local glue manufacturer in Germany more than 130 years ago.
I really enjoyed working on that profile, and I truly appreciate the people at Klingspor for being so generous with their time and providing great information. It looks like a truly wonderful company. Love the experience of working on that. Well, that wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News. Remember, you can get all of the latest news and sports 24/7 at our website, WHKY.com. We also have local news and sports 7 days a week on our sister station, WHKY Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM, and streaming on multiple platforms and at our website. Thank you for joining us on behalf of Arianna Mack, David Cedrone, Jason Savage, Tomas Aponte, and Jeremy Dotz. I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.